So, well, hello there. I am, yeah, I try to get I do that what so much people wanted. I try to do my tutorials in English, so I'm a native German speaker, and so sorry for my English. I really do my very best, but I can't do it so good. So uh, I hope it will work. So let's start with it. So I've prepared the tutorial for making the realistic terrain model for the within the Giants editor, so that it works. So let's start with it. We need first Google Earth. I've put the download link in description. So all the links are in description. So it's very easy. So this is one of the pages you're getting through, and you click on this button. Then yeah, this small pop-up window comes. You click on the X, wait for some seconds, then you can go forward to the site. And yeah, so first you need to Google Earth. So Google Earth Pro for desktop, so that you can make the lines and all this stuff, so that you get the the GPS coordinate. Is it coordination? I don't know. Longitudes for that stuff. Then you need microdem. That's a program that's for professional use for SRTM data. The SRTM is a mission that's from the NASA, who has photographed and analyzed the surface of the Earth. And yeah, we can use the data for free. Yeah, then we need this page that is the SRTM data we need. So you have to log in for this page, but the login isn't very complicated. So it's easy. Just log in, and then you click on one of these square. Oh, it doesn't work. Ah, yeah, no. You click on these squares, and then you click on download. So here, up here is a small pop-up window, and then you just log in with your login you've created before, and then yeah, you can download the data. Yeah, then you need GIMP. Yeah, for making better, for rescaling the pictures we've creating. And yeah, so let's start. First, Google Earth. You need a place what you want to do to create. To make it short, we are building everything like it's in real. So you can build your home. If you're from farm, you can do your home farm just with these steps. And yeah, let's start with it. We need not a county, a town, small town, or just forest, or what you ever want. So I've chosen this place, and yeah, I'm doing it very easy. So I hope everyone will understand it. The most of my programs are in German. It's sorry, but I don't get it. So everything turning in English, that was absolutely too much. I've tried it, but yeah. So some programs are already in English, only in English, so they are English, but this one are German. So first we need to go to this thing. No, it was this. Tools and options. And then you go to navigation. We need to have to make a setup. At navigation, this is if you zoom in, it's don't flip the camera. If you normally zooms in, it goes down so that you are more looking like person and not like in satellite on the Earth. And you have to deactivate it. So if I zoom in and out, it's just like in satellite. So we need a perfectly up position, so we can with pressing the mouse wheel we can just flip it a bit, and so we need the uppest position we can get. Then I like every time north maps, so clicking at north we are straight north. Yeah, and then make it able that we can look at it. Yeah, then we need this and make some lines. So I've chosen this place for the 0 for the start point, and go to this, and normal we make an 1x map, so just a normal map. And these maps have 400 wait 4 square kilometers. So it's a metric system. And we 4? No. That lies. No, it's 4. It's 4. Yeah. So we have 1 kilometer. It's too much. 1 kilometer from the middle straight out. So it's 1 kilometer. So then we save it. I name it T1. Oh no, T0. It's better because it's the middle. And where's the line to come back? So we get right from here. We go right, also 1 kilometer. Yeah. No. And it's very important that you do it so straight, or I don't know what the 90 degrees flipped line is called. You do it so exactly you ever could, because if you don't do it this straight, your map will be not so it looks a bit ugly, to make it short. So now the line is T1, and from here we can start with our 2 kilometers lines. That was done. Oh, come on. It's close to 2. Nope. Okay, 2 kilometers. Again, T4. And now it's going to the final one, T. Yeah, it's close to 1 kilometer. So 10 meters difference isn't. Don't worry about 10 meters. So we're working about 2 kilometers. So don't worry about 10 meters. That is just a bit. Just that's there are just some pixels. If you have 100 meters difference, that I would think about that, but this 10. That's the point is it's not able for me to set so I could be a bit more a bit better, but it couldn't be so exactly that we are going it meter per meter. So save it at T5, and now I get T0 out. And now this is our surface, our the point, our map scaled like that what we want. So I've did this before in the German tutorial, so I just took off these lines, and so you can see it's exactly the same. So it doesn't make any difference. So that's are my lines from the German tutorial. So it is exactly the same, so it doesn't make some difference. I just use these lines. It doesn't make it's not some difference, but you can see if I go into there, you see it's just a little bit different. And this I don't know how much it is. 1 meter, half meter, I don't know, 2 meter. That is the difference I've been talking about before, because the I cannot put the lines better in this in Google Earth, so I have to go on. So I'm explaining so much here. Not that we are doing it for 1.5 hours or this. Okay, we've done this, and now we're making the first step. Save image. Okay, then no description, no title, no legend, no this, and this also, nothing for interest. So we need the highest resolution we can get, and then save the image. And I save it to the desktop in the tut I've been talking about before. Picture.jpg. JPEG is the best option in my opinion. It would PNG would be better, but yeah, it is like it is. Come on, save a bit faster. I've just changed the RAM you can use. A double amount, 1 gig. So more Google Earth can isn't be able to hold more than 1 gig. Yeah, but now we are nearly finished with Google Earth. So we need the now from that the reason. Also, the reason why we make this square, we need the upper left corner right here. I'll zoom a bit in, and if you go out of the picture mode, if I move the mouse, you can see down here, also with my movement, the north and O is for east in this case. The GPS for this. So I put my mouth on. I put not my mouth, the mouse, or the cursor. Cursor is good. I put it on this on the corner, upper left corner, and write down the GPS for it. So just a second. I've cut it out after this in the recording. So this was the first corner, and now we go to the down to the right side, the corner straight across. I just do take this place, this point. Like I said, it's not about 1 meter. We're working with 2 kilometers in this map, and the microdam or only is only able to do straight 90 degrees corners. So that what we are not straight microdam make it right. Yeah. So I also write down these coordinates. So now it's finished. Oh, I see my. Oh no, I don't see. There's my view height, and this is the terrain height. So my Google Earth is buggy, so I can see the heights. It's a bit dumb, but yeah, not relevant anymore. So we can now close Google Earth. Yeah, just save it. So I have this tut folder, and yeah, I have this prefab sign. You can the download link is also in the description. You have this sign and the data from this page. You now you have to look at your north and east coordinates or GPS where your place is. So I do this around Low Saxony at Hanover. I need this DM. You have to look for your own DM to make it absolutely clear. You have to look for yours. So if you're from America, in I don't know, close to Chicago or this, you have to take this or this. So it depends on what north and west or east if you're across London where the Granite Zero line is. You have to look where your GPS is so that you take the right SRTM data. So let's go on. I've downloaded already the data. So I extracted with that writes a 7-zip. The link is also in the description. You have to also to use 7-zip, or you use WinRAR or I don't know what, or I think Windows is already able to do the decomprimation, but I don't know. So 7-zip, I unzip it. Now it is. Here it is. And yeah, the sign. I also extract the sign that you've already been downloaded. So now let's do it with the height. So we need to install Microdam. I think you all are able to install Microdam. So this program is so tiny and easy. Download Microdam from here, and yeah, this is so easy. But you have to start it from microdam.exe. It's installed to C Microdam. So if you want another place, type it in. But in the installation, but yeah, I've just let it standard. So I start Microdam. Probably you have a new version, but it don't make any difference. So now I open DM grid and go to the desktop. Yeah. Tut HGT, and now we have to set here so that you can see the data. You have to go from DM or this stuff, TIF or this to SRTM height field HGT, our data. So if I use something else, you can't see anything. So you need this. There's our data, and we open it. And this is the SRTM data I've been talking about. This is the exactly terrain height from a satellite that's flight over the Earth. So it's plus minus some meters. I think Forest they told they make minus 5 meters, and cities plus minus 3 meters in forest, so they divided by 5, and in towns or cities they divided by 10 meters, so but there's also a bit plus minus, so yeah. Okay, let's start with it. It could be that your grid and this looks a bit other, that you have uh, overlays. No, not overlays. The what was it? It, yes. So the scale bar could be on, map name and elevation, I think. Yeah, this stuff could be on, and this could also be on, or UTM or this. Yeah, do you if you go to the is I'm not so good at spelling. What you know already, I think so. You just click it all offline and go to grid. Make neither, so that no one of these is shown. Okay, so you have a clean map with no irritation for the Giants editor later. And now we make modify map area and keyboard corners. And now we're starting with our latitude and longitude that we've typed from Google Earth. So I've typed in the upper left corner and then the down right corner. Yeah. So I just type it fast in. Work it with a dot or a comma. I think with a dot. Yeah, dot. So we in Germany we make for us it's flipped. We make a dot if we have three. If we have 1 million, and so we have every three numbers, we make a dot, and we make a comma for cutting to the 0. For you, the 0 dot 0.5 or this stuff is for us with the comma, so it's a bit thinking, is a program thinking in German, or is it thinking American, or this stuff. So 9 is right, 2, 6, and 7, 5. No, 0, 6 dot 75. So now you press OK. It could be that your decimal is at degrees or min just, so you have to put it turn it to second. That's the so it's more exactly than the other things. Then you press OK. Now we make the southeast corner. That's right. 1452.39. 9 is also right. 2752.35. So also OK, and now we press OK. And this is the place we've been looking for. It's yeah, you can see all these tiny squares are the thing we yeah, is one point of the height. So it's much, but in some you will see in the editor later, it's like in, yeah, I don't know, in little like steps on the stair. Yeah, it's like steps in the staircase, all these. So yeah, now we can do some have some interesting options. We can just export it by a file and save image. So that's the easy way for the moment. But we can do, if we have a big difference between the highest and the lowest part of the map, we can choose the reflections options. For we need these IHS LFs to do this stuff, and can here at Z range we can get specified and can here type in higher or lower min and max values. So you have a difference between, for this case, you can think it's the min value is at 9 and the max at 9 at 329, but that's only the scaling for the colors. So the lowest part of the real DEM is just I think it's around the 60s. It have to be 60 or 70s. So it's much more than the min value, and it's not 329. So it's just I think the highest part is about the 200s. So it's not these super these values. So we can reduce it a bit so that so then they get the colors more expensive. So that in relation for the editor, the editor just don't know who is. He just looks at, okay, this color says me it's very high and this color says me very low. So in relation, if we make the lowest feel for the editor more, the lowest parts are feeling for the editor lower, that so the high parts are automatically getting higher. And if we get making the this tool make the highest point get a bit lower to the so it's closer to the highest part of the real DEM, it's more it's for the editor it looks like this is higher. So I hope you can you understand it. So if I make 330, and now when you look at the background, you see this is a bit darker. So darker is higher and lighter is lower. So it's just getting a bit darker around this upper part here, because it is higher to see for the editor. And these parts didn't change that much, but so it's not the difference between the meters. So it's just to get a bit lighter. And yeah, I say okay. So for me, that's an okay, but you have to experiment with. This is just trying. That you do for the most regions, the vanilla settings, you have to do nothing with this. But it could be that you're in a situation for with some mountains or this, you're printing out the image and getting it, putting it into the map. So and then it's look like, yeah, in the original it's so much higher. Why is it not working? So you can experiment with this stuff, so it's getting a bit more like a mountain. Yeah, feels like a bit like more in the mountains, or yeah, if you're at flat land, so you don't have to do there something, because the difference is in the phase of the measurement from the NASA. So if you have I don't know, about 10 or 15 meters or 20 in the whole map, it's you don't have to do something with this or experimental with it. But if you have about 100 or 150 meters, then it could be interesting for it, because then it could be that the mountains are just like a little hill. And so, yeah, you have to just experiment with it and learn a bit. So now we can export it, save image to the desktop in, no, not downloads, desktop in the TUT. Yeah, and I just call it dem raw.png. Okay, save. Okay, just finished. Microdom can be closed. DM raw. Yes. So now we do this picture which we taken from Google Earth, and we open it with Paint. Just the simple tool Paint, and yeah, insert. Yeah, and now we the real fun starts, because zoom a bit out. That's the reason why Paint is on the one hand shit, on at the other hand it's okay. So now we've been taken. So you can use any other program who could do this. So I've just take Paint because it's easy. You can use the snipping here, so we can. So we take out the part we've been looking for. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, that looks good. Turn it out, data, new, don't save, and insert it. And if we look at it here, yeah, it's not perfect, but it's okay. I've been seeing some. I've already seen some things more beautiful like this, but it's not of interest. So now we data save, and it's a PNG now. And it's node at the wrong place. Desktop, tut, and yeah, we place it here as pic picture again, picture.png, save, and we are finished. So where is tut? Yeah. So now we have the picture JPEG, who's the one from Google Earth, and this is the picture we've just created. So now let's prepare the sign. This is just an example. Build is a picture in German. So this PNG is just for an example. But if you look at it, it's just a small picture. We have to do this picture exactly as a square. So now we take this, where is open with the GIMP, and now the funny scaling starts. It could be that your GIMP version is newer. I've didn't update it GIMP some time, but the functions are also functional. So I just don't. I didn't have the time to update GIMP or this stuff. I'm just working, and yeah, this stuff. So start a bit faster, please. Yeah. Okay, now we go to this. In German, it's build. Build. In English, it could be picture if it's translated word by word. So it's the fifth thing here. So scale picture is the thing we need, and there is this little piece of chain, not pane, chain. So we make it open so that it could be free, and now we just make the height and the so the from the left to the right side and from the upper side to the lower side. We just make it right. That is exactly the same pixel size, and the the quality scaler. We just take none. So if you do it, they make by scaling, it would be like a little blur effect or this. I don't like it. So and it's just for doing it. It's not so bad if you do it, but just for the orientation on the map. But if you're going by very prestigious parts from the map, then it's very important. So yeah, just scaling it. Yeah, scale it. Now we've been finished, and yeah, we export this picture on build.png and export it. Yes, replace it. Then my takes. I don't know why this pop-up window goes to the back of my screen so that I can't see it. It's so disappointing. So this is just the most things are of it from it not relevant. Just export it. So it takes some time because it's a huge PNG. Yep, it's a huge PNG. Okay, finished. So now we can open the other PNG. So this picture is, if we go to the details, it's exact a square, so that's what we want. And because we've taken, so we can delete this one, because it's the same PNG that we've just overridden it, so we just don't have to set up something new from this i3D file. Yeah. So the sign is already I think sign is written like this. So let's start with the DEM stuff. Where is the DEM raw? Yes, we need this. So open with GIMP. Yeah, now the fun is starting. We've just to do the same step like we did with the with the picture or the image. Now we've also this unlocked this chain, and now it's very important which which scaling we've doing. So this is also none, and the height and the so both of these, from the left to the right and from the upper to the lower side, have to be a 1025 pixel. So it's not 1024, what we all would understand. No, it's 1025. I didn't know, and nobody knows it so exactly why giants need this special scaling for their DEM files. But we just have to accept it and work and live with this. So it's just a bit strange. So just click scale, so it's now scaled, and then we can export it. The map DEM new, and now save and export it. Get out with the pop-up window, using the backside. Again, export, finished. So you can see smaller images faster. And now we can do funny stuff. I've already taken a tutorial map, just a vanilla map here, so that shows one of empty map, just an empty map. There are so much of them. Take that one what you want, with or without XML sorting and special stuff in it, and just take the map you want from the browser, from the internet. And now we go to maps, map, and then to data. And here we go to mapdem.png. So this PNG we name old, and the new DEM we just can we can move it so we can have no other usage for it. So DEM, like it's called before, so that you use this file instead of this file. And now we move the sign, what I've been talking about, here. And now we can start the map E3D with the editor. So let's start it. So now we are in the editor. Like you can see, the map have the terrain surface model we've wanted. You see these small steps here in the map. That's the steps from the satellite from flying around the Earth. Now we have to orientate a bit, and it looks so far so good. You have to make it a bit smoother, all this stuff around here. It's I think you know that. So it don't makes fun to drive. So these little bounces are this bounce is too big, but these little bounces you can drive with the car, but this is just a 3-meter high wall, so I don't think so that you can get right up there. So let's don't flat the map, so you can do this the thing very big and do it. So but we are looking for something, and this is the import, and we import from the tut map, maps, map, and the sign i3D. Open. Takes a while to load. there is the sign I've been talking about, and we just can put it a bit up. So it's so small I can see it. There, this sign is. So come on. This is the sign, but in the sign is this image layer, and we have to scale it to the double amount of the map. So this is in half, is in a quarter square meter, and the one length is the half. So the scale for X is 2050, and in Z is also 2050. And now it should be worked. Should have been worked. Get faster. Yeah, that looks good. So you can adjust a bit. Oh no, it's way too big. So then it's 1000. Yeah, that looks better. So the image size. Yeah, I remember I've lined in here the double size so that it worked. Yeah. So if you look, we can move the sign up and down in our map, and when we just look, then it's exactly the height the map is. So this is the real and exact height, and yeah, if you ask me, it's wonderful. So I really like this feature, and yeah. So it could be that there's something different. It doesn't look like this the case in this. So that's here the case. So it could be that because you don't take the north, so you take the west, and you take another rotation in your map, all this stuff. So it could be that your image have to be flipped a bit by some degrees, and yeah. So now we are just finished. If you've done this, you're finished. So I can say to you, thanks for watching, and yeah, now we have finished. You can have fun with your tutorial map, with your own Hive map, and yeah. So thanks for watching. It would be cool if you not donate, leave an abonation, and yeah, recommend, and yeah, just have fun with it, and yeah, if somebody blame me in the comments for my bad English, I have really think about to delete the video again, because I've just doing it because some people ask me to do it in English. So it's not because I want to start the career of an English YouTuber. It's just for you. So think about it. Yeah. Just want to told you that. So yeah, if you have fun, to join me, and yeah, comments a bit if you want, and yeah, just have fun with the stuff, and yeah, thanks for watching. Have fun with modding, and see you later.